on me yesterday.
Oh, really?
What happened? I'm losing my mind. I'm sitting in Orange County and I'd hit the starter button and nothing.
What happened? Oh, battery dead?
No. I came back. I'm calling everybody. I called Jim. I talked to my guy down there. He goes, just see if there's a discharge on the ammeter. So I did the master only without the mags and it cranked. And I'm just like, ah! And I jumped in and started it up and flew away.
Okay, here we go. Clear prop. I need to prime it again.
Yeah, a little more prime.
Aloha.
All right, here we go.
So having said that, contest was super cool. I'm totally going in again in October. What that chapter needs, which that's my old chapter, fundraising and a social chairman.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's, I mean, it was two. So the guy, the chief judge, that's the dude that I used to work for way back in the day that owned Sunrise down there. We get in there and he goes, you know, the contest director's just like, cool, you know, there's this little bar that's on the airport with the windows and it looks directly out onto the box.
Right.
Contest director is just like when you finish flying for the day, you know, sit down, have a beer, whatever like that.
Right.
Chief judge gets up there, he goes, there is no drinking at the contest.
All right.
And I mean, it's just this wet blanket of, there needs to be a better night at the contest.
Because BMW man didn't want to wait for us.
Oh, he can go to hell.
13527. Are they changing the ATIS?
Could be.
Shouldn't be. Oh.
You have information, Golf.
Golf.
Hello, tower information, Golf. Time 2047 Zulu. Wind 340 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 17. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3008. GPS approach news. Landing and departing runway 31. Bird activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information available on flight service frequency. Feedback of hold short instructions and runway assignment is required. Advise ground control of departure request. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Golf.
I'm ready, Freddie.
Palo ground, decathlon 814 Alpha Charlie is Advantage Aviation requesting taxi to left departure with information call.
Decathlon 814 Alpha Charlie, Palo ground, runway 2, suggest terminal side Yankee, taxi via Yankee 1 Zulu.
Taxi by terminal side and then Yankee 1 and Zulu 814 Alpha Charlie.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Look left, look right. Okay, here we go. Hopped a little bit there now.
Yeah, but that's kind of, it's not super bad.
Yeah.
Are you a little lean?
Okay, if you just watch my right wing right there for me, and I'll watch the left wing.
You're good over here?
And I think we're good over here too. Phase of flying that once again I'm new to, so it'll be cool.
What, the contest?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good time. It's I recommend. I'm really looking forward to going again.
Okay.
And there's one in Coalinga, but that's going to be hot and gross.
Okay.
Because that's like,
yeah, they're pretty nasty. Oh well, I mean, I have time.
right?
I have 204 hours of vacation time saved up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Essentially, I have like 5 full weeks.
Wow. Okay. Well, look, dude, we should. Why aren't we partying? We should be doing something.
Okay, let's not clip the expensive Pilatus.
Correct. Got a low windy, Cindy?
Yeah. 34012, that's pretty good.
I feel like it's a little. Oh no, maybe that's the wind.
What's that?
But just the tail wheel's not going as like we should.
It's weather vaning, or it's trying to weather vane. I'm having to put a lot of power and quite a bit of brake in.
Yeah. So the take it doesn't seem as bad on the takeoff as it looks.
Okay. I could not for the life of me find the checklist in here.
You know what? Honestly, we stowed everything for the contest, and it's all over the place.
Okay. I think what I need to do is just buy my own. Okay, but I know what to do, it's fine. Okay, alright, instruments check and set, 3008. What's my oil? Temp is good, ammeters charging. Transponder set for VFR.
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright, so let's do run up. I'm gonna close this up.
I got my latch.
I got my latch. Here we go, 1800. Did you get my mags?
Yes, sir. Here's one.
One, down 50. Back on again.
Here's the other.
Down 50, and back on. Okay, cycle the prop. Okay, checking instruments. Alright, everything is good. Oh, check the controls.
Yep.
Is that the seat that I'm feeling there?
Yep.
Okay, so left, right, up, down, stir. That's me. Right. Checklist complete. Alright, here we go.
Delta ground, decathlon 814 Alpha Charlie, and throw in run up, ready for departure.
Decathlon Bob Charlie, hold short Yankee 1, contact tower.
Hold short Yankee 1, contact tower 814 Alpha Charlie.
Going off at what's the
I'm sorry, 40 Alpha. Previous traffic, no factor, frequency change route.
40 Alpha again.
I'm sorry, 40 Alpha. Previous traffic, no factor, frequency change route.
Okay, thanks for your help, 40 Alpha.
Good day.
Okay, if you're coming off here, that's gonna be a big problem.
Oh yeah, exactly. All right, and you're over on 16 or 18.6?
Stand by. There we go. Okay.
All right. Here's your E5.
Okay.
Decathlon 814 Alpha Charlie, holding short of Yankee 1, ready for departure.
Decathlon 814 Alpha Charlie, call the tower, hold short, runway 31, number 2.
Number 2, holding short of runway 31, 814 Alpha Charlie.
Cessna 10 Charlie, runway 31, taxi back via Zulu, each time remain this frequency, advise termination.
taxi via Zulu each time and advise when terminating 10 Charlie.
I'm just gonna wait right here.
Cool.
Cool. Directly into the wind in this at this angle.
You just like now I just let go and just chill, right?
Get a little bumpy at first, but we can probably take off before we hit the fence. Okay.
I seriously almost fell asleep on the commute back up.
Oh, really?
Oh, God, it was
Airplane?
just... Oh, yeah,
Flying
just,
this thing?
Yeah, just sitting there droning, and I'm just like, oh, God. Another 2 hours.
I noticed you're commuting back and forth between John Wayne and Borrego.
Oh, yeah, well, so I went home first and slept in my bed on Wednesday, and then I went to the contest on Thursday. And I went back home because I was supposed to be with the kids over the weekend, but I was at the contest over the weekend. So I stayed until Wednesday, and then yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Cessna 1 Charlie, give way to the decathlon at Yankee 1.
Give way to plane on Yankee 110 Charlie.
Pretty good thermal cycle came through that.
Yeah,
Socked down at the other end, it showed left cross for a bit.
Dude, if you want to talk thermals.
Yeah, I bet it was rocking in Borrego, right?
Motherfaxer. So everybody talks about mountain flying up here? So they're like 7,000 foot mountains, but it's like 100.
Taxi to base of the tower, please.
Right.
Cessna 9 Tango Whiskey, right traffic, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Sure, clear for takeoff, Delta Whiskey.
Cessna 75 short Alpha, taxi to the ramp via Zulu Yankee 3, monitor contact ground.
Zulu Yankee 3, contact ground, 75 Alpha.
There you go.
Come on,
there
turn.
it is, there it is. There. Smash that fuselage.
Props 4 from full forward.
Decathlon 4 Alpha Charlie, left on Martin, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Keep the upwind aircraft on your right.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Decathlon 14 Alpha Charlie, and I'll keep the Cessna off to my right.
Alright, here we go.
I'm ready.
And extra best power.
Yeah, don't run over that.
Don't run over what?
That airplane he told you to miss.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real thing for us, right?
Yep, yep.
Citabria, not so much. Decathlon?
I'm going to deviate a little bit to the left, probably.
Cool.
Actually, he's going to be out of my way by the time I roll line.
I agree.
Right, here we go. Alright, lined up, peak the floor, power up.
Oil pressure.
No pressure, good.
She's ready. Nice and gentle. Beautiful.
Cessna 1 Charlie, right traffic, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Upwind aircraft departing the pattern.
31, clear for takeoff, 10 Charlie.
Okay, climbing DY.
Cessna 9 Tango Whiskey, runway 31, clear for the option short approach.
Oh, it's thermic.
Right. That big white thing over there.
Insight, 814 Alpha Charlie.
Exit 8 miles golf, traffic 2 o'clock and 2.5 miles southbound off gate 1.8 decathlon. They have you in sight.
Like an airship, what the hell?
Hello, Big Tower. So I have 186 Charlie Sierra, Aero Elizabeth, landing with Golf.
So, untwist and prop a little bit with 25. Nice and easy.
6 zeros, right down there.
There you go, perfect, right there.
6 Charlie Sierra.
Darn, you caught me before I was going to do it.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, over the Stanford Stadium, basically.
Yeah, that's good, I got.
Yeah, so you got a good taste of those desert thermals, huh?
Yeah, that's where my flying is.
Runway 312, reaction 10 top.
Beautiful. Nice little cruisy climb. This thing's not overheating like crazy. Seriously, like it would be like 200 by now if we were in the desert.
Yeah. Marine layer is pretty thick over on this side.
It's actually on the coast and it's nice.
Yeah.
So yes, it is for sure. Ooh, well, it's come in a little bit. But over by Onion Oil was fine last period.
Yeah. Well, first comes the worst, we can always run.
Yeah, no, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. It's going to be good texture for the video.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious that I'm kind of just segueing into like, it's not about the maneuvers, it is about the maneuvers and everything like that, but it's important to like have like nice backdrop.
Yeah. Well, it's marketing, right?
Well, yeah, something that nobody wants to see you flip it. It's not necessarily the flip and the flop, it's the flip and the flop with the cool background.
Yeah. 83,500.
Like if we were doing this over the Central Valley with just a bunch of squares, it wouldn't be as interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
People want to escape.
Speed left, full traffic, runway 316, takeoff.
Okay, so I am so down with lumbar pillow underneath parachute. Boom. This is just basically just changing my life.
Signal 12 Charlie, runway 312 for the option surface.
Surface to runway 316, reaction 10 Charlie.
Let's call that a safety check.
That was not me.
No, that was one of the things in the contest. Go and bring in safety checks outside of the box. Okay. Alright, so I want to do some shark toothing today.
Okay.
So you know what the most hilarious thing was? I did all the common errors that I tell you guys not to do.
Oh, not enough right foot.
Yeah. So as I was flying, I'm just watching myself do all these little common errors, and I'm just like, you're in the middle of the contest and everything like that, and I just sweating, blah, blah, blah. And it just occurred to me, I'm just like, do what I do not as I say, or do what I say not as I do, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I need to change that. So I'm definitely going to practice more for the next one.
You're never going to practice more, you said?
No, I've got to practice more.
You're going to practice more,
Yeah, I showed up on Thursday and I did 3 sequences from the front seat of my practice slot on Thursday, and I went straight to the contest.
All right.
Like that was the extent of my practice.
Right.
Other than just telling you guys what to do. I don't know. It was, I'm totally going again. It was super fun. It was nice to reconnect. I mean,
Sure.
dramas from 15 years ago are all the same dramas.
In terms of people.
Yeah. Nothing changed. Everybody just got older.
That's how it is in hang gliding too.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
We're heading to Leslie Hall for pattern work weekend.
Although what's happened lately is a lot of the really crotchety old guys are having to quit.
Well, you know what?
They can't physically take it anymore.
It's a cycle of life, right?
At 2 o'clock and a mile and a half northeast on a...
Well, so what we were talking about, there's a sitting board member. Can you turn them down a little bit? We don't need them anymore. So there's a sitting board member who, you know, for the chapter.
We don't run up for lunch, but the officer we have to
So one of those is
Yankee 3 Zulu,
and then down there,
short of the dash line and contact tower.
Getting the same.
Hold for the dash line, contact tower.
That's better. That's more south.
beautiful. Alright, so put us on cloud radio. Ah, there you go. So basically what we're getting is we have a sitting board member of that chapter that's not making it to the contests.
Oh.
You know, we're asking for 4 days a year from you.
Oh, right.
And that should be something. If you're a sitting board member, you should make it to the contest.
Right. I mean, if you're going to lead an organization, you have to be part of what that organization does.
Well, you lead from the front.
That's right. I'm a firm believer in that.
Me too. That's the difference between a manager and a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's lots of stuff, but those guys are getting pretty old now.
Yeah.
And so it's not going to be there's not going to be some line in the sand. They'll just kind of like time out, like you said with the hang glider guys.
Yeah. Especially with hang gliding, it's so much more physical.
Oh yeah.
It's like
You got to bring your hip home in.
yeah, some people can't do it. Although we got Arturo, who's 82, and was until last year teaching people on the hill was. So. Man, I have no idea how to work this damn audio panel.
Okay. So if we go over to COM2X2 or C2X2,
Okay, C2.
and then get rid of C1.
Okay.
And then that's the volume, and there'll be a volume bar on the green. Bottom, nope, that's me and you, There you go, hello, beautiful.
And so the big
And
one.
then the second radio, it's just that little twisty right there, that's the volume.
Okay, got it. Smooth on this side, it was a bumpy on the other side.
Alright. I like the smooth side.
So my brother, he's been watching the videos and he's absolutely drooling.
Right?
So maybe I can bait him to come back to flying.
Totally. Well,
So you might be getting a call from him.
we are always here for that.
I just never finished his license.
I need a superdecathlon in the worst way.
Yeah, you do.
They go fast.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast these airplanes are.
Oh no, I mean like, it's
On the market.
yeah. Beyond on
I saw like 4 that are the same vintage as this airplane, and they were gone with this game.
Yep. Exactly.
I think we got a lot of Instagram influencers that fly decathlons, and people are like, oh, hey, I want to go buy one.
Well, what it is it's a very nice entry kind of airplane.
Yep. But it's like very forgiving.
Yep.
It's a nice airplane to fly, travels fast.
You learn how to fly across the country.
Okay, so I'm just going to go up to 5,500. Get close. Okay, so still 25, we're good there.
Go. Seatbelt, Jimmy coast. Our practice area is wide open.
A little bit. Sorry, the fuel flow meter, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Like, it took me 3 hours to get down there because I pulled it back to like 8 gallons an hour and it was doing like 100.
So 602, hold contact to be really to Juliet.
And let's turn them down just a touch more. We don't need that. Not that one. That one. There you go. Beautiful. Now it's just us.
See the white caps on the water. Wind strong today.
Yeah.
The good part is we have the horizontal situation indicator. So if we find ourselves in the clouds, we're not going to die immediately.
Well, you can close your eyes and go through those clouds.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a 300-foot marine lane. Alright.
Beautiful. Level down to 2500.
I am so pleased about the cushion right now.
It works good?
Yeah, well, what it was is I was still being very, like, angular. It wasn't, this is going to be great.
Okay,
So, commuting with the parachute on is not the most comfortable thing you can do.
I don't doubt it. Yeah. Imagine those fighter guys who used to do it for 8 hours on a shot.
God, it's a good thing that they were like 22.
Yeah. Clearing turns. So yesterday I was flying low ceilings and normally that would make me super nervous, but I was like okay with it. Just because I had like a mental plan of what I was going to do if it's starting to low.
Yep.
That's what it is, right? It's like having a plan and then you don't panic.
Well, so I always think it's analogous to lightning, right? You're presented with a situation, and you should generally have 3 or 4 ideas about what you can be doing.
Right.
And then so as whatever evolves, one of those paths will become more clear than the other.
Right.
And so it's kind of like I see it as like each issue has like 3 or 4 lightning bolts worth of solution that goes out. One becomes stronger than the others, and then to that there's all these little branches that shoot off kind of thing as your decision making goes.
Right.
Yeah, but just to have one, it's important to have, even if you don't use the plan, you're constantly just be like, okay, well, I can't get over there. Okay, well, maybe I'll go over there, you know.
Yeah.
And it just gets your mind in that, like, that space where you're starting to exercise those options.
Yeah. The other one was that it's just like, you know, I know my landing skills are good, so it's like I know I can make it happen no matter what.
Yep.
Right, so it's like the confidence and the skills. That's what it is. If you have confidence in the skills, you can get a measure of safety just because of that.
Well, and what that does is it further you make better decisions with that.
Yeah. Okay, so you wanted shark tooth this time, huh?
Actually, start me with a loop.
Okay.
Let's just warm up a bit.
Okay.
Alright, we got seatbelt
Belts, G-meter, doors and windows. Okay. Alright, we're at 5,700.
I'm ready, friend.
Alright, loosen up, hurry.
Oh, God. That's what I'm talking about. Look left. You're good. Relaxing. Let it fly over. Now we're ballistic. Beautiful. Find the ground. And we're pulling. Love it. Beautiful. So on that initial pull, I was like more smooth and steady.
Okay.
Let's let that full expression, that pull take just a little bit longer. You're kind of like yanking it back all of a sudden.
Okay.
I want that pull to happen without the stall warning going on.
Okay.
But still the same G. So just a touch smoother.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
That's why I love it. Pull, look left, pulling, more pulling. There it is. Love and ballistic fly over. We're gonna hang it up a little bit. Then we're gonna start pulling. See how you're a little crooked there?
Yeah.
Alright. Pull. Love it. Wonderful. Alright, take me back up the coast. We're getting a little blown this way. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I feel like I had to make a couple corrections.
Yeah, you should be flying the loop. Like it's not just pulling back and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
You're actively flying that loop. Alright, on this one, pull me to the vertical. We're going to get a little slow, then you're going to pull me on the 45 on our back.
Okay.
But basically like a half Cuban without the loop part. We're just going to pull to the vertical and then pull it right. And so with that pulling moment from the vertical to the 45 on your back, there's going to be a right foot.
Okay.
Not a ton, but like with that pull, just like every time you pull that stick back, you know it goes left.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Seatbelts, meters, doors, windows.
Belts. Doors and windows. Alright.
Get it. Pull, look left. Put too much right foot on that entry. Right there, go vertical. Alright, pull. Get right there. Oop. Here, go. Alright, pull, power back. There you go.
I got way off there.
But you were a little stuck on your pull. Okay. And that made us stall. That's okay.
Alright, let's go.
Cool. Take it back up. Thank you for not split S-ing out of that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The unusual attitudes generally take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Your vision's really open, isn't it?
What's that?
I said your vision, you're seeing all this stuff really nicely, aren't you?
Yeah. And the main one is just telling myself to stay calm.
Oh yeah, well you stalled and you came off heading left, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's just whatever.
Pick up a little bit of speed first. Okay, short two.
Alright, here we go. Seatbelts, G meters, doors, windows.
Seatbelts. G-meter, doors, windows.
So since we're slow and this airplane wants to go negative, you kind of just, you're strongly suggesting the back pressure.
Okay. Ready?
Pull, looking left, pull. See a little more right there. Hold it. Alright, hold. Right there, stop it. So you got a lot of right foot in there. So you're too much right foot on the vertical pull, and then you're too much right foot on the, I should have said over.
Okay. Okay.
More of like a heavily resting your right foot on the rudder.
Okay, got it.
Alright, back down, sit over, 5 will cool.
I like to start at 5500 roll.
Okay, sure.
So I've got energy so I can zoom in.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they wanted us if you were above 4,000, they would call you on high.
Oh, wow.
The box is 3,500 or 1,500.
That's not a lot of altitude.
Oh. And the people that got called out low, I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Hashtag early 20s or 20 something.
No fear of death.
Right? Yeah. You guys realize this, the ground is the fast the dangerous place. Alright. I'm ready. Pull, look left. Pull. Love it. That's way better. Right there. Alright. Pull. Right there. Beautiful. Back there. Stop it. Rolling. Too much pull too soon.
Yeah. I felt that.
Alright, good.
I rushed it a little bit.
Right on. And you just went a little bit off heading on that pull, but we'll just, on this one, let's just take special emphasis to watch that nose come a little bit off heading.
Okay. Alright. Seatbelts. Doors, windows.
Yep.
Slow check.
We got gas?
Yep.
Good.
Alright, here we go.
We actually made it out here pretty quick, huh?
Yep. Alright.
I'm ready. Beautiful. Alright, and we're pulling. See how it pulls off? There you go. You're a little shallow, but that's okay.
Okay. There you go. Gotta hang there a little bit longer, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Well, hang inverted on the 45 down line.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes. And if you want to pull the power out to make you, it's more comfortable with the power back.
Yeah.
Or not like just getting fast and compounding our whatever.
Right.
But speed.
It's gotta get the wherewithal to pull the power back.
Alright, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's do a hammerhead.
Okay. Seatbelts, here. Doors, windows. Alright, here we go.
Ready, Brandon? Pull, looking left. Right there. Hold it. Alright, big left foot, right stick. Yep. Don't worry about the power. Keep that power in there the whole time. Beautiful. And pull. Love it. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, it was a little bit off.
Keep that power in though.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad at all. Get me over the coast a little bit.
Okay.
Freaking out the neighbors. A couple more of those.
Okay.
Or we can try the Humpty too.
Okay.
So the Humpty, we just pull in that vertical and make a tiny little loop, or a tiny little like top loop, and then back to the vertical down line.
Okay. Seatbelts, G-meter, doors and windows.
I know.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
We'll see your too much right foot. There it is. Beautiful. Right there. Alright, kick it. That's great. You're a tiny bit positive, but that's fine. See how you had a little too much right foot in there?
Yeah, I saw that.
There you go. That's okay. That was nice. You pivot really well.
Yeah, it's just the full left foot, and the stick just tells you how much to use. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, well, so let's listen. Let's use our kinesthetics.
Okay.
But they don't have a meter for that, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about if you do the first three for me?
Okay.
So I want to loop to a half cubit to an Immelman.
Loop, half cubit, Immelman. Okay.
Don't worry about the 204.
Yeah.
Of which I came off heading at every opportunity during that 204 that I couldn't in contest.
And seatbelts, G-meter, doors, windows.
And let's go back the other way.
Oh.
There you go. Good. Okay, do you mind if I repost one of the videos from last week?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like I said, they're free for you to use.
Okay, wonderful.
I want you to use that content.
You know, I don't know why I didn't GoPro my sequences.
Yeah, why didn't you?
It was a lot of like hurry up and wait. There was a lot of, and everybody was sweaty, and it just,
Yeah.
it's like it
It's a lot of extra to worry about.
Yeah, it was weird. And then diving into the box, like I didn't have my phone, because I kept all the stuff on the ground.
Right.
And you wait in the waiting area, they're just, during day, you are glued into the box. And you're just like, clear into the box, during day. And then you do your thing, and then you go. Each of the flights was maybe like 15 minutes. Alright,
Here we go.
seatbelts, G-meters, doors and windows. I'm ready. Alright, pull, look left. Beautiful, get that right foot out of there. Beautiful, get wonderful, and we'll slow Pull.
Straight into the
Full power, yep. There you go. Yep. And we're floating. And then flip it. Lovely flip it. A little off angle, whatever. Beautiful. Alright, nice. Alright, gentlemen, let's see it. Pull. Look left. Bully. Right there. Flip it. Back pressure. I received a note on my sequence called nose sagging.
Oh, no.
And I didn't think it did.
Yeah, but it definitely fell below the horizon there.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. How about that goldfish? Can you do that goldfish for me?
Okay.
Number 4? And I got deducted a point because I wasn't drawing lines in between my figures.
Okay.
So that's 2 points in between figures for not drawing lines. Pull. Way more. There you go. And we're floating. Right there, clipping. More foot. There it is, pulling. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Status check on gas.
This side go less between a half and a quarter, so we probably should RTB.
Okay, RTB. That's like the hardest thing to do is stay, because you get out here, you have so much fun, and you're just like, okay, wait a minute. I'm getting like super time dilation.
Yeah.
And just like, what? It's been 20 minutes?
Yeah.
It's basically a 20, and 20.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, we are really getting somewhere now.
Yeah, I would, like, to me, this flight was more like I'm aware more of where I'm off.
Yep.
So that's been helpful.
This is a lot like golf.
Right.
It seems like a very simple thing, but it's really hard to do perfect.
Yep. Alright, we get a couple hundred feet.
Hey, your G tolerance is great.
It's because of the big bicycle legs, man.
Well, I'm so
It
proud
doesn't even phase.
I'm so proud of you guys. You're just, anybody that's done it for more than 3 times has just now begun to celebrate it.
Right. I see why you wear that pillow under the lumbar, though.
I'm telling you, I stole it off the couch as well.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because you know what it does is when you do those G's, you're expressing, you're forcing a round shape into an angle.
Yeah. So like my hip is like aching because I'm holding that right foot in there.
That's why I have my hips are crooked because of that. That's why I go to the chiropractor. 20 years of using that right foot, and it didn't go away in the airlines either.
Yeah. Really?
Oh.
Huh. Why were you using so much right foot in the airline?
Because I had 2 propellers that turned right.
What were you flying?
A Saab 340.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big right foot.
Which is funny because that, you know that Bananas guy
Bananas.
on Instagram?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so apparently he knows about the Saab because somebody was making fun of the Saab on a different thing that I saw, and I saw him comment on the C-Talk, which is constant torque on takeoff, where basically you get the power level. You set this little dial to the power value,
right.
and all you do is get the power levers past 85%, and then the computer takes over and it automatically sets it.
Right.
And so he put the C-Talk up there, and I, of course, said auto coursing because it's not auto feather, it's auto coursing because it's Swedish.
Right.
And then he got a kick out of the auto course, and so for whatever reason, and then I didn't want to ask him just like, when did you fly the Saab and for who? So there's a window of Saab.
Right.
But then if he did fly the Saab, what's he doing in upstate New York, basically just chilling, flying his Cub everywhere, doing fires and drinking whiskey?
Yeah.
That seems to be all that dude does, is hang out in his hangar drinking whiskey and polishing the airplane.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad existence.
That's actually pretty good.
I bet you he doesn't get above like 2,000 feet in that thing.
Yeah.
That's really not an altitude plane.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my old instructor. I think I spend most of my time below 3,000 feet.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it doesn't do anything above. And it'll take you 5 years to get from 3,000 to 5,000.
Base at 1,100. You can
And if it's the summertime, you're just going to 3,000 and that's the end of it.
1.3 left to land.
Number 231, clear to
Airport site.
Okay. Did he just say Cabrio 5 Romeo Sierra?
Yeah. 5 Romeo Sierra. Oh, that's my model.
Oh, but that's Citabria 5 Romeo Sierra is a 172.
Is it? It's funny.
Rimas.
That's funny. Yeah, my little red decathlon model is 5 Romeo Sierra.
Right on.
12 o'clock, about a mile now, and
Okay, well, I gotta get down. This is 4,000 right here, right?
You need to figure out how to get your super decathlons together in a pick. Or something silly like that.
I can do it. Just bring it.
Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, flight 4 Romeo Zero.
There's a plane down there. Oh, 11 o'clock.
Yep, got him.